The Hash It Out Show is brought to you by Boyd's ATA Black Belt Academy in Marrero, Louisiana. Barreto Home Solutions. Bayou Audio and Video. Hot Works on the North Shore. JFK Martial Arts in Mandeville and Covington. Lil Dizzy's Cafe. Kuman of Gretna. Kaylin Parker of Magnolia Wealth Strategies. Moe's Pizza. Bucks Snow Whiz. CC's Children Blocks. The Pierre Family in Lafayette, Louisiana. Leo Auto Glass. The Juber Family in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen Restaurant in Chalmette, Louisiana.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB, the sports guy. We got a good one for y'all tonight, 7:45. We're going to do y'all favorite thing that you all love for us to do. We're going to pick some games. And, you know, I am your week one winner and looking to win another week, keep this league going. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. But we also got a couple of topics to talk about before we get there. But, you know, I got the two partners in crime. We got George Peppers. We got VK. What's up, VK?
What's going on, everybody? Like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show, all social media platforms. We are on Twitter, we're on YouTube, we are on Instagram and Facebook for our podcast every Tuesday night and Tuesday and Wednesday night at 7 p.m. JB, your sports guy on the YouTube for all the Hash It Out Show games of the week.
Oh, you know that. What up, George Peppers? What's going on, man?
What's up, Jared Boyd? VK Jones. What are you sporting tonight, VK? Is that the LeBron jersey you got?
Yes, sir.
It's football season, not basketball. But no, all kidding aside, there's an underlying theme to week two. And the week one winner, to your left, VK, to your right, I mean, every blind squirrel finds a nut. I'm just saying. He got week one. That means it's on you and me to start chopping the trees down and make up this deficit in week two. We start this week, right? Let's go get it. I don't know how many games he's got on the ledger, and whatnot. He might try to cheat us and put some gimme games that we're all going to pick the same team, to where we can't catch him. Some dirty pools, sir. Don't do that.
That's right, Austin Tyler. One more show until 2:50 next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
2:50. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get going. I want to talk about something first before I
All
get
right.
into the top 10 polls. It deals with the top 10 polls, but it's just on my mind heavily. Because I just be like, it makes no sense to me. But I could be wrong. Where is it? There it is. All right. So the state has their top 10 polls, top 10 teams in the state, and then others that receive votes, really 11, 12 going down the line.
Mm-hmm.
But in my eyes, why do we have a top 10 poll for Class 5A, Class 4A, Class 3A, Class 2A, Class 1A, when they're competing for state titles in Division 1 select and non-select, Division 2 select and non-select, Division 3 select and non-select, Division 4 select and non-select. So why are we having these class top 10? Why don't we have division top 10s? I
We do.
think it make more sense, but I mean,
We
what's your
do.
thoughts, Short Peppers? We do.
We
Where?
do. We do. CrescentCitySports.com. Go look it up. It's
I'm
there.
talking about the sports
I know the
writers,
sports writers. I know the
LSWA.
LSW. I get it. You're right. Now I find it asinine that they're still doing the old polls. And look, we are not in. I mean, I wish we were. We are not. Um, you ain't lying. We are not. If we are not in a non-split situation, so we are. It's what it is. And I'd rather go the Crescent City route because they've got it with each division, which is the right way to do it. But yeah, the sports writers are sports writers. You would think they would change this arcane thing, VK, and join the times, right? We've been in this split since 2011. 2011. We've been in this split since 2011. Now they've modified it a few years ago, and now the championship games have look more competitive and everything else.
Hold on.
So,
Let me stop you right quick because
got you, boss.
somebody questioned me from last night. If Shaw defense played so good, why did they give up 35 points and 20 yards?
Oh,
They really gave up 28
Oh,
points. There was a block punt. But you saying a total of 200 yards to end the car team? That's pretty goddamn good. That's pretty goddamn good for anybody. The whole end the cars to a total of 200 yards. You do realize the first quarter was 0-0. Second quarter 14-0. We do realize that the Shaw offense was able to move the ball. This could be not saying Shaw will win, but it's a different story.
competitive.
Shaw's defense wouldn't be on the field as long as they were. Okay, they was on the field forever. And to hold y'all to 28 points, one was a block punt. It's pretty goddamn good. It's pretty good. 20 yards total. It's pretty good. 200 yards rushing. Oh, that's what it is. 20 yards rushing. Congratulations. But and the car team should have dominated even more, in my opinion. Or the Shaw team whose defense was on the field for forever, who played great. Even your OC said that, Coach John Johnson. So
somebody wasn't watching the game closely.
Not at
okay,
all.
okay.
Somebody's not watching the game closely.
Oh, good.
Sound like
Go ahead, George
somebody's
Peppers.
sound like somebody delusional. Go ahead, George.
No, wait, hold on. We're not gonna call a fan delusional because they have their own opinion. That's cool.
I
I
gotta, I
get it.
gotta softer
But
word.
I answered it. It's all good.
Go ahead, George. You got to salt the word. Go ahead.
I got a song. It's called Hater. That's a
Mm.
No,
straight hater.
no. We're not calling a
That's straight
fan a
hater.
hater. They watching. It's
Nah,
not
They
a
that's
didn't watch it.
hater.
What? They didn't watch. Were they at the game to talk?
I don't care if they're
Y'all
not. They're
were.
not a hater. They
Hold
stating
on.
their
Y'all
own
wait.
opinion.
Wait a minute. Y'all two were at the game Friday night, correct?
George, yes,
Was
but look,
he?
listen, George, listen.
I know what you're about
Okay,
to say.
this person could have been at the game too, but
he
they're
probably
stating
was.
their opinion.
That's an
They're
opinion.
disagreeing with me. I'm stating my side, okay, of why I said it. It's okay to disagree with me. I have no problem with this car person disagreeing with me. It's fine. It's fine. But what we're not gonna do is disrespect our fans and say they're haters and this and this. No, they have every right to believe that. If they think Shaw's defense didn't do well, that's fine. I ain't got a problem with it. That's
Even
cool. This is sports. We want to interact with them.
right.
We
Even
want to
though
interact with them. But we're not going to sit here and say that's a hater. No. They might have been at that game. I don't know.
we
I
might
don't know, but
disagree
they
with
can think something differently.
the fan, but he does have a right to his own opinion. So
He does. I'm not saying he doesn't.
Jared is
But it
absolutely
sounds like he
right.
was just trying to. He
I
was just
think
trying
that
to. I think he
word.
was trying to rub on you, JB. That's all.
Boy, you right, Rub. Look, cause boy, when I see you soon, oh man, I'm gonna get you,
Who?
Coach Norm. No, oh,
Wait,
Trolling.
what?
Somebody
Coach Norm.
trolling.
That's who it is, Coach Norm.
Oh,
That's who it is.
whoa!
That's all he's doing. He's rubbing. He's trying to get you rubbed up, JB.
Coach Norm, you my
Oh,
dog, bro. I apologize. I
Me too.
apologize, my dog.
I
I
stand. I stand
apologize.
on that. I'm with you,
That's
VK. You can
I ain't
take it.
apologizing
my
for
boy right
nothing.
there.
He came
That's
at
my,
me,
that's my boy right there.
trolling me,
So I'm
boy.
like, whoa, wait a minute, who
He
is
did that
that?
on purpose, boy.
Yes, he did. He sure
But
did.
just don't say the word on site, JB. That's all.
No, 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 ain't no.
when I see you again, Coach Norm, all I'm gonna say, you got us, bro.
Ooh, did he get us, boy?
You got us.
I didn't
Boy,
even
yes,
know it was him.
indeed.
I didn't even know it was him.
I
Holy
look,
mackerel!
no, I look. I see the Cougar Nation 14 every time, and I've seen it. It's his page, but I don't be remembering it's him. And then he
I
said it's
feel
Coach
that.
Norm. He got us, boy, Coach Norm, boy, you something else, man.
We got we.
Man.
Hey, we do get. When do we get? No, we don't have cards this year, do we?
We don't
No,
have call. Remember,
we'll
we
be
tried out
covering.
our equipment at the
Oh
at
yeah,
Berman, man. It
that's
just
another. Yeah. That's another story. But BK, you can have it. The floor
thank
is
you,
yours.
Coach Norm. Though, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Go ahead, George.
Go ahead,
No,
George.
I'm good. BK, take it.
Because you were talking about the polls and stuff like that.
I
But
was. I was just saying to me. I was just trying to segue to you saying that it's about due time that the LSWA, and I respect those guys. They do a good job every year. But let's get with the times. Now that we're knee deep in this split for 14 years, let's go to what Crescent City Sports has done. Make division polls, not 5, 4, 3, 2, 1A. Look, wish upon a star is one thing, VK, but I think for now, while we have this, let's go back. Let's get with the times, right? I mean, am I wrong, VK?
I don't think you're wrong, but I really are, to be honest with you, I'm not worried about the polls. I'm not worried about the polls because one reason only. The real rankings are in the power rankings. That's the real rankings. Crest City Sports has done a great job having the polls the way it is of the times. And that's really, really good. I think the LSWA is going to do it the way they want to do it. And they've been doing it for a long time with polls. Just trying to keep some kind of unity with the five classes. That's how they probably look at it. Which for me, I'm not worried about that because when we go to Louisiana Sports Line and we go to LHSA, we take a look at the power rankings, and that's the real rankings there to see who's going to get seeded in the playoffs. So that's where I go to more than that.
I
I
got
might look at the polls sometimes, but I wait till about week 2 or 3 to go look at the power rankings and see, okay, where everybody is, what's the seeding right now, and how things look going forward. So
I'll wait till week 6, VK. I think three's a little early. I wait till like week
I,
6 or 7.
Yeah, I don't look at power rankings till like week 6, week 7.
I take a look at week 3 because of the fact
Measuring stick.
you have some monster matchups early, and you see some big wins by some teams. It's almost like, okay, is this team ahead of this team, or is this where they at right now? And you're gonna see what's gonna happen later. I like this. That's why I say week 3. I don't look at 1 or 2. I go week to 3 to 4 because you got a couple. A lot of these top teams have some big games early, and they get them out the way, and you want to see how they measured up. So
Uh,
that's why I say week
my
3 or 4.
opinion is it don't start shaping up until week 6, week 7.
Agree,
Because
because
we can
then,
get
then you start to
we can
get a
get an
little bit of
idea
clarity.
of who's where and who's going to be where. To me, week 3, VK looking at big matchups, and I get it, I understand, but I just don't think it starts shaping up till week 6, week 7, and we looking like,
You make a good point.
they this much far behind. Who they got to play? Oh, okay, they play these teams
But
with a good strength factor and everything. They could jump this team maybe. That's when I start looking at it. Go ahead, George.
piggybacking off of what you're saying, JB, I'm with you on the 6 and 7, and here's why I like it. Because those non-district matchups that you talk about, VK, which I completely get what you're saying, it's how those teams that, let's say, St. Aug, they're going to be a high seed, but it's the teams they play in the non-district or in the car playing teams in non-district. Look at Curtis. Aug, they're going to play Legacy next week, right? Week 3. Legacy is a high-strung team in Texas, and how they do is going to reflect on the power number. Look at Carr against American Heritage and Carr in state. McDonough 35 is going to win. Is going to still be the favorites to win their district, but they're going to have a rough go of it in the non-district. But they will be fine in district play. I mean, there are certain examples that you can piggyback and go that route. I'm with you on what you're saying because there are some Titanic matchups here to this week and next.
And then
And go ahead.
And then also when you look at it, reason why I say 3 or 4, around 4 and stuff like that before the district starts, because you want to see which districts have done well in non-district. When you see some big wins against from the district and everything, guess what? It helps that particular district for power rankings going forward. Because you know one thing or the other, the Academy continue to make an impact. Guess what? Whoever's the champion is guaranteed a top 3 or top 2 in the
There'll be a
power
one.
rankings.
There'll be a
Or
one.
one seed. No, that's what I'm saying. Top 3
Mhm.
or top 4, anything to go from there to 1. But some might get a top 10 or boost right there, knowing what the non-district schedule besides the district being good. That non-district is key. The district always will boost you up. They don't have that super boost anymore at the end to be district champion, put you up there. They don't have that no more. But at the
I'm glad
same
they.
time, still, yeah, but at the same time, that non-district is important for them districts to figure out which team has the best district in the state, knowing that okay, whoever's the champion in the district,
But
they're gonna
but
have
also,
some high seeds going forward.
but on the flip side, it's also which teams are fattening their schedules up against teams that they should be, right? And that's why these power ratings are so effective. Is to weed out the ones that are it's to punish the ones that are playing cupcake schedules, teams that they should beat, and you weed them and you punish them. So, but we want our district. Look at the Jefferson Parish district. The champion, I think, was not last year. I think the year before the champ was 18, an 18th seed. Why? Because the records were mediocre. They were bad, and the teams they played out of district didn't do enough to necessitate them getting home games. And there was this idea that every district champion should get a home game in the playoffs. No, we're not changing the seeding for that. That should not happen. You know, I don't like that. But there's a site that I won't mention on here that now is charging to see said power ratings. I won't mention them. Y'all know who it is.
Well, we got the power rankings on Louisiana Sports Line that you can go see for free, thanks to Hayden Lassard Cheese. I want to get back on topic with the
Let's
top
go.
10 polls because I just think, to me, man, we going to these divisions now. Why not just do divisions? Why not? I mean, even when they pick state players, it's just Class 5A, Class 4A. Why we not doing divisions? I just think it'd be, to me, it'll be easier to see a top 10 poll for Division 1 select, Division 2 select, and the non-selects. It'd be easier than, oh, we got a Class 5A poll. Okay, well, we don't even have a Class 5A champion. I mean, I think Rummel is still the last Class 5A champions. We don't have a Class 4A champions. That's still Westgate. We don't have that anymore. We got divisions. So let's just all switch to having Division 1 non-select, select, and going
No
down to
doubt.
Division 4 non-select and select top 10, and also your state players, all state players. That's just me. You got your all metro, your all district, and then all state with division. You're all metro, big school, small school. I'm still good with that. You're all district, and the district you play in, I'm good with that. All state divisions, top 10 divisions. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel it should be. I'm looking at a Class 5A poll, and I know we're not getting a Class 5A champion. We got teams in there that's select and non-select all mixed. It's just me. But let's go ahead and look at the polls itself. Let me get it up right quick.
I think you're making a really good point, Jared. I think
Thank
I
you.
think they have to really kind of change it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? They really got to change it up. But I totally get it. They should go into the times.
Definitely. All right. So let's get it going. This is Class 5A. Y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree with anybody here in the top 10. Call number 1, Catholic 2, Ruston 3, Neville 4, Central 5, St. Augustine 6, Alexandria 7, John Curtis 8, Desiree 9, Zachary 10. Other that receive votes: Karen Crow, West Monroe, Acadiana, Brother Martin, Terrebonne, Evangel, Jesuit, Airline, Rummel, Washita, St. Paul's, Holy Cross. I'll go first. Me, Big Ruston went over Acadiana. I'll leave them there. Neville, I can leave them there too. St. Augustine, I'll put over Central for right now. That's what I would do. I'll put them over Central. I'll put Curtis over Alexandria, and I'll leave it at that. That's me. What you got, VK?
I would definitely, you know, I would keep it as it is. I would agree with you, Jared, on switching St. Augustine, put them at 5, Central 6. I would take out Destrehan and I would put in Karen Crow after what they did last week.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So you would take out Marcus Scott and Destrehan off a close loss on the road and beyond?
I'm like this. I wouldn't take them out beyond that, but at the same time, what Karen Crow did on the road, you got to reward Karen Crow for what they did.
Understood. And it was a very
You got
dominant effort by the Crow Bears. I get it. For me, I'm with you guys on, on Central, and I'll flip it. I would flip it around. Curtis. Yeah, I mean, again, we talked about this last night about the win over the California team, Cathedral High, I think is who it was. Um, a very dominant win. Um, I think I would flip that around too. I'm with you, JB. Uh, Other than that, I mean, Destrehan lost by 8 on the road to a very potent Catholic team that could be in the state finals against potentially Edna Carr, St. Aug, or something like that. They are a major player for that. I get the Karen Crow love. I agree. That was a very dominant effort at STM. Maybe they exposed them a little bit, but I have no real issue with the poll. I mean, this is basically apples and oranges, really, to be honest with you guys.
Okay. No problem. Austin, he agrees with VK. Not a problem. Let's go to 4A. 4A top 10. Franklin Parish number 1. Franklinton number 2. St. Thomas More drops to number 3. North DeSoto number 4. Edie White 5. Turling 6. Shaw 7. Lakeshore 8. Westgate 9. Plaquemine is 10. Others receiving votes. Lutcher, Cecilia, St. Charles, Iowa. Now, here we go. Franklin Parish number 1 defeating West Jeff. I just couldn't. I couldn't put them at number 1. I couldn't. There's no way. Franklin 10 defeated a meet. They go to number 2. Okay, no problem. St. Thomas More drops from number 1 to number 3, losing to Karen Crow. I think maybe they should have dropped a little bit further. Maybe not too much. North DeSoto, fine. Edie White, I think, should have dropped. Turlings with a win. I ain't got a problem with them. Shaw losing the car. They dropped from 3 to 7. I would still have Shaw above Edie White, to be honest with you. I would. Lakeshore, fine where they at. Westgate coming on in. I'm good with that. Plaquemine losing to Zachary, staying where they are. I'm kind of good with that. I could see St. Charles or Iowa being in number 10 also over Plaquemine losing. VK.
I agree with you. I was just about to say that. Maybe St. Charles or Iowa can maybe replace Plaquemine, but I'm okay with them being at 10 right now. Cecilia maybe has a chance. They really had a huge win in week 1. My goodness, what they did.
Who you meant, Cecilia?
Yeah, did they win last week or they
No,
did?
they lost.
They lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Good.
My bad. Well, St. Charles and Iowa would definitely probably have a chance to get to top 10 right there. I agree with you, Jared. Yeah, Shaw, a little bit above Edie White. Definitely on this one. St. Thomas More should go to 4. North DeSoto can go to 3. And I think Franklinton should have went to number 1. Franklin Parish number 2.
Okay. GP.
I'm not sure I have Franklin Parish 1, 2, or 3. I mean, what are you telling me when you wallop West Jefferson? Yeah, I get lower class beats higher class. I get that. Maybe they get the little boost because they knocked off a 5-8 a team at the top class, right? But Franklinton had the more eye-opening win, and in some circles expected the way they handled the meet. St. Thomas More got thoroughly whooped at home by Karen Crow, right? So why are they still the third best team in the state? I mean, are we just? Is there some love that I don't know about? North DeSoto crushed Union Parish last week. crushed them, beat them like a drum, and they're behind them. Edie White. Here's where you and I are going to maybe disagree, JB.
Okay.
Edie White lost by 1 point to a 5A team, a Catholic League team at home.
Mm-hmm.
That's not punishable. That really shouldn't be punished that hard because that was a game that they had control of most of the way, and Holy Cross grabbed a late touchdown to get the win. That was a nip and tuck battle. Edie White was in front a lot of that ball game, and they got quite late. Turlings Catholic gets in with their win. Shaw, I'm fine with keeping him there. Lakeshore, I'm good with them. Westgate, sure. Plaquemine losing to Zachary. I won't bang on that too hard because Zachary is a top class team. You know, top. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I say top class. What I mean is Division One. Plaquemine is not. So that's really and I mean I could see St. Charles and other teams, maybe Iowa jumping in there, the Yellow Jackets, but Franklin Parish is not number one to me. It should be the Demons of Franklinton. It really should,
Okay.
and North Dakota too.
Okay. 3A. Let's go down to 3A. St. James 1, Sterlington 2, University 3, Madison Prep 4, Church Point 5, Jewel Sumner 6, John F. Kennedy 7, and Meat 8, Bunkie 9, LCCP 10. Others receiving votes: Gina, Erat, Jennings, Iota, Northwestern, De La Salle. So I would jump University to number 2 for right now over Sterlington. I would. I'll have Sterlington 3. I'll leave Madison Prep at 4, even though I'm kind of like maybe they could jump over 2, but that's fine. As we move on down, I would take out a meet. I move up Bunkie, Lake Charles College Prep, and Gina to number 10. That's me, VK.
I tell you this, JB, me and you on the same page. Me and you on the same page. I really agree with you on every move you made on that one. I definitely would put University at 2 at the performance they had last week. Church Point is a good team coming up there in the right spot. Sumner are really starting to be a really consistent program in the
Yep.
North Shore. Very impressed, and that's a team we're going to definitely look out for down the line. Jules Sumner. Um, yeah, I think the A meet should be gone, and I think Gene. I'm surprised, especially the performance they put on last week. I'm surprised. I'm shocked that they're not ranked. Really shocked they're not ranked.
Mm.
Go ahead, George.
I look at this poll, and there's a couple of misgivings. I mean, University at 2, I'm with you, JB. This is one I completely 100% go with. And University is going to answer some questions this week. They get Rummel, right? That's a pretty good test for them. And Rummel coming off a gut wrenching loss to Lafayette Christian. So we're going to see more about the Cubs this week. Jules, something y'all mentioned was a quarterfinal team last year. Guess who put him out? Bunkie. Bunkie put him out 14-7 on the road in that game and to the semis. And I'm with y'all, dropping their meat out because they got manhandled against Franklinton. Let's just call it what it is. They got whipped soundly. I don't know. And look, I love Zephaniah Powell. I think he's an outstanding coach, but that's not a top 10 football team based on what we saw, what we know about last week.
They will
I
be.
don't really.
They will
What's
be.
that?
They will be.
They will be, but if we're talking about this week alone, no. But
Yeah.
going forward, yeah, they'll be fine. They'll step back and shake back and get themselves into position and get a pretty good seed later in the year into the playoffs. But the right team is number one. I would just flip flop 2 and 3 though.
Okay. Let's go to 2A right quick. All right. LCA number 1, Dunham 2, Washita Christian 3, Calico New Iberia 4, Calvary Baptist 5, Notre Dame 6, South Plaquemine 7, Union Parish 8, Newman 9, Lafayette Renaissance Charter 10. Other receiving votes: Oak Grove, Episcopal, Faraday, Kendall, Mangum. Heard that, VK? Mangum, North Lake Christian, East Feliciana. Tell you what, guys. Tell you what. I think number 1 and 2, you could flip flop either way. Flip flop either way. I don't have a problem with either one being 1 or the other one being 2. Washita Christian, I'm good with them being at number 3. New Iberia, I'm good with them at number 4. I'm good with Calvary Baptist. I'm good with Notre Dame. I'm good with South Plaque. Union Parish losing to North DeSoto. I really don't have a problem with them now. Now, Newman, the way they lost, nah, I got Newman out. Lafayette Renaissance moves up, and then I put Oak Grove at number 10. VK.
I think Oak Grove will go to 10 as well. Newman definitely comes off it. Junior Parish, I would put them at 9. Lafayette Renaissance will go up. And I think everything else in the top 7 is really good with me. From Lafayette Christian getting that huge win last week against a Cat League team in the last few minutes. I mean, that's huge for them, and they earned that number 1 spot. Dunham with a good win as well. But everybody else has had some good wins on the schedule. So 1 through 7, it's good with me.
George Peppers.
Remind me how bad Newman lost last week. What did he lose? 36-3, I think. Or they got absolutely whipped
Yeah,
last
about
week.
30 some points. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think wasn't St. Charles. Who was it that beat him? Was it St.
St.
Charles?
Charles. St.
St.
Charles.
Charles.
It was St. Charles. Okay, I thought so. Newman's out of the poll. Simple as that. You put Oak Grove in there. I mean, this is really posterity. It's just week 1 results. I don't have an issue with the top 7. I mean, to nitpick, Catholic and New Iberia did beat a defending state champion in Vermilion Catholic and shut them out on the road. That's a pretty eye-opening win, 20-0 on the road against that team. If I want to nitpick, maybe flip them over OC, but I don't really have a major issue. Just the fact that Newman's ranked at this juncture, I disagree with that.
Okay. Last one. Class 1A. Haynesville, number 1. Covenant Christian, 2. Opelousas Catholic, 3. Vermilion Catholic drops to number 4. And they were number 1 last week. Kentwood dropped to number 5. Ascension Catholic, 6. Generette, 7. Southern Lab drops to 8. Hamilton Christian, number 9. Riverside drops to number 10. Other receiving votes: Logan Sport, Westminster Lafayette, General Trask, North Iberville, West St. John still gets a vote after they lost to Young Audience. Be honest with y'all, it's kind of strange. I didn't see Young Audience with a vote in anything. 3A school. Well,
And
that's
they
probably
won.
it'd be West St. John. All right. West St. John's 1A school. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't have a problem with this list. Maybe Riverside, but Riverside did play 5A Terrebonne. So I'm pretty good with this, guys. VK.
I'm pretty good with this too. The only switch I would maybe make would be if it was Riverside, Logansport would go in. Logansport did outstanding last week, and a
Yeah.
team that team is loaded to bear and a chance to get to the dome. So I would give that respect to Logansport to possibly go to 10. It'd be Riverside or something like that. Get out the top.
I don't have any major issues with this poll either. It feels like the accuracy on this poll is pretty good. I mean, Covenant Christian, 2, a lot of love for that school, and they're going to be very, very potent going forward.
Right.
What's that?
I said that's right.
Mm-hmm. And Vermilion Catholic, okay, I'm good with them at 4 because they did lose to Catholic of New Iberia. 3, are they 3A?
Catholic New Iberia is either 2A or 3A. I want to say we just did them. I want to say 2A. Let me see. Catholic New Iberia. Yeah, 2A.
2A, all right, scroll down. Logansport lost last week, did they not?
Who did they play again?
I know they got beat. I forgot who beat them.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm putting them in the top 10. I don't see anybody I would knock out, really, to be honest with you. But give a call out to Generette. Generette's team, they've been lean the last few years, and they're starting to fire back, and here they are in the top 10. They're off to a good start. So, I mean, I don't really have any major issues with this poll. I really don't, JB. I mean, if it is, it's really nitpicking at the end of the day.
Yeah. Logansport lost to Manny.
Mm-hmm.
They
Sure
lost to
did.
Manny. Okay.
Yeah, they got whipped 35-19, I think, or something like that.
Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see what we got in the chat. Troy Narcisse. Covenant got a few good players hurt. But my cousin ain't hurt. That's all that matter. Troy, my cousin ain't hurt. He's still on the field. You heard me? As long as he on the field, Covenant Christian gonna do what they gotta do. You feel me?
Ooh, sound like you got another fan. You really got a cousin that play there. Wow, bro, that's
Why
unbelievable.
would I lie about that?
I'm not saying I didn't say you was lying, bro. I'm just saying
God.
you sound like a big time fan. Like I said, it's Archbishop Shaw, it's Hanville, and now you got a new adopted team, Covenant Christian. Look at this.
I'm neutral. I'm neutral, man.
I know you're neutral, but you
No
got
bias,
a heart,
man. But
You-
Shaw
look,
is my alumni.
you have a heart.
Hornville, V could be like Han. I don't know what Han, but
Horn.
Hornville. Yes, all my family, of course, and they still in Booty and Lulin, you know. And then
But
a lot of
see-
friends out there that I know. And then there's my cousin that plays for Covenant Christian.
What's
I
your
have an
adopted
adopted.
school, Lee Charles?
Huh?
I have an adopted alma mater.
Yeah,
Y'all know what it is.
Adopted
So
alma mater,
BK, you're
yeah.
the only one that is the lone all grand, but you don't have an adopted team.
Yes, he does. He does have an adopted. Yes, he does.
Who, Dunham?
Bell Chase.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that club. Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's his
I
right
guess.
there.
Mhm.
Honorary Cardinal BK Jones.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm like this. I give none but love for the place who gave me my first opportunity to do play-by-play.
Exactly.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yep. So Bell Chase
Exactly.
you could say is an adopted team, you know. So it is what it is. I can't say South Plaque, but I did cover them, and that was one of my big assignments. My first other couple of years afterwards, it was crazy at the time when they won those state championships. I mean, that was the environment is still real.
That's right,
Up
Curtis.
in
You know it.
the environment is still real out there in South Plaque, but I tell you, it wasn't like how it's still great. But when them games was at Port Sulphur, Lord have mercy. You better come right.
You talking about the Bell?
You better come right.
Oh Lord, Nick Campbell dogging on you,
Ooh,
VK.
Hornville still don't want you, VK. They still don't want you, boy.
But I'm good, bro. Man, a lot of Harville people is forgiving. I know what you're doing, Nick. I know what you're doing, dude. We know what you. I know.
He's bugging on you, VK. He's bugging on you.
I know, Nick. It's okay, brother. We good. We good. I'm not gonna talk bad. I'm gonna leave it alone, dog.
Oh man.
Week 4, JB. Week 4.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
saying.
Week 4. That's
Week
right.
4.
That's right. All right,
You know.
everybody. We're gonna take this commercial break, and when we come back, we about to pick some games. I know y'all ready for it. I know y'all ready. So let's get going right here on the Hash It Out Show.
Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Autoglass can help. For 20 years, Leo Autoglass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353.
Hey y'all, this is Jen Hale from Fox Sports. You're watching the Hash It Out Show with JB the Sports Guy, VK Jones, and George Peppis.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barretto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504-940-7552.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
And welcome back to the Hash Show. I'm JB the Sports Guy. We got VK Jones, we got George Peppers, and we got two games coming up. The Hash Show Friday night game of the week will be in Edgard, Louisiana. The West St. John Rams takes on the St. James Wildcats. You can catch that on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy starting at 6:45. And then the Hash Show Saturday night game of the week. It's Warren Easton and John F. Kennedy. And you can catch that game also on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy starting at 6:45. And I'm not going to say who just sent me a message in regards to the game on Saturday. I'm not going to say it. But I'm just going to say this. They said it's not going to be close. And I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't saying who said it, what team he's on. They just told me it ain't gonna be close. Boy. Oh, that Kennedy Easton game, boy. It's just taking off from last year, man. My goodness, man. Don't you love it? The competitive banter. Woo!
You should have seen it last year before the game. You seen now. I'm just reevaluating it and saying it because of the fact what you seen in that video from your boy what's his name the
Amani?
dude that does, huh
Amani?
no the dude that
Derek
does the
Burton.
video no the dude that does the videos and stuff like that, we've seen with Kennedy and 35
Okay,
before.
that?
Yes, before that jamboree. That's how it was last year for Kennedy and Easton. Both sides. A lot of talking. That's when we was just getting things ready for the broadcast. Oh my God. But luckily it's gonna be in a bigger venue this time. We might try to get to the field when we get done hooking things up, but I know they're gonna have a lot of that chatter in the big stadium. So, bruh, get your popcorn ready. That's all I gotta say. Get your
It's
popcorn
going
ready.
down. Can't wait. Friday, St. James, West St. John. Saturday, John F. Kennedy and Warren Easton. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's going down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do our picks. Let's get it going. Thursday games. We got a few Thursday games we're going to pick. Here we go. Holy Cross and De La Salle. Holy Cross 1-0. De La Salle 0-1. Game is at Tad Gormley, VK Jones. Who you got?
Oh Lord, you coming out the gates with a tough one. God, oh, it's a coin toss here. This is a coin toss game because this is both teams are really even. This is an even match ball game, and this is definitely gonna go down to the wire, man. Oh man. I'm gonna go. If this team can get this win, this is gonna be big time momentum going forward. And it's gonna be an eye opener for the Cat League. Give me Holy Cross in a close game.
All right. George Peppers, who you got?
JB, this is where the crackdown starts, right? For me. But I feel like all three of us are going to agree at this juncture because I'm actually having pressure to pick De La Salle from a friend of mine at work who's one of my
Don't
sergeants, and
fall
I'm
for the
like,
peer pressure.
I ain't doing that, baby. I don't do that. But he was basically open with me. And he told me some very eye opening things that I will not reveal on the show
Good.
about this game. I'm going to go with my convictions. Holy Cross showed me a lot of character and guts and rallying in the teeth of a storm at ED White last week. The way they won that game, I feel like that's a springboard to another big effort. It's going to be a good game. I think Holy Cross pulls away at some point in the fourth quarter, probably wins by 10 to 14 points. That's where I feel this game goes. Give me Holy Cross.
Okay. Give him Holy Cross. You could give me Holy Cross as well. I think Jacoby Faraya and Kieran Johnson will have a good day. De La Salle gonna make this a challenging game. I mean, they will, but I think Holy Cross pulls this out at the very end. All right. The chat popping right now. Hold on. Trump.
Are you gonna be there, Nick? I know you're gonna be there.
Yeah, I guarantee you. What's y'all key to victory for Carr going against American Heritage? Um, defense number one. Great defensive backfield, great line, getting pressure up front. That's the key to me. That's the key to me. All right. D. Gibson also says Holy Cross, and Troy don't want to come chill with us, man, at the game. So I don't know. He
He
don't
said
want
he don't want to be bad luck.
to.
So
I mean, I mean, that's all I can say. The state championship games, he shows up, they lose. So I guess this what it is, right? He can show up to the Shaw game. Anyway, all right, moving forward. All right, here we go. John Ehret at Vanderbilt Catholic. Who you got, VK?
Tough road game again for John Ehret. Vanderbilt Catholic is really, really good. They got a victory on Ehret last season, but I think this game is going to be really close and everything. Man, I think John Ehret might be better prepared, but some way, somehow, the Terriers will get it done. Give me Vanderbilt Catholic.
Okay. Who you got, George Peppers?
Okay. Talked to a good friend of mine earlier this week, and he told me some pretty disturbing things coming out of the Eric game at Chalmette in an important position on the field. And it's very disturbing and very alarming, to be honest with you. That plus, and look, I love Willie Brooks. I think he's going to get this program right, but you got to weed out the ones that don't want to be there. Weed out the ones. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. The culture that doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Where they just, because there was one player that I will not identify that said after the Eric lost to Brother Martin's, and I'm not going to repeat it because we're a family show, but he basically disparaged his own team. Wait, what
Okay.
happened?
I don't know.
No, I wasn't going to repeat what he said. I saw I got muted. I wasn't about to say it, but I'm going to and look, Vanderbilt won a pretty good game last year at Memphis against Everett. They get them at home this time on the second game of a turnaround. Give me the Terriers at home. Vanderbilt Catholic gets the win.
All right. My turn. Vanderbilt beat Central Lafourche 55-12. I don't think they're gonna beat John Ehret 55-12. Be honest with you. I think it's gonna be closer. But I got the Terriers as well in a close one against John Ehret. I do. It's gonna be closer than what they did against Central Lafourche. John Ehret can put some points on the board, but give me the Terriers as well, defeating John Ehret. Yeah, Chad, I see y'all. St. James gonna win state. Brian Turner says that. Kenny Ramonde, GP with the inside sources. All right. Nick Campbell says Vandy as well. And Don Gibson, Ehret's my alma mater, but I picked Vandy as well. Okay. So moving on to the next one. We go to Lake Charles. We talked about it last night. Does Lake Charles College Prep become the top tier team in Lake Charles? VK. Does Lake Charles College Prep defeat Barb?
It's going to be a really tough game between both of these teams and everything. And, Barb, they do have a little bit more of the depth and everything else because they are a 5A school. But me and you talked about this, JB, and the talent that LCCP has, man. I mean, I think it's going to be enough. Give me LCCP, the Blazers, getting it done over Barb.
All right. George Peppers.
And for those that are just seeing it, I'm actually writing all these picks down. I'm going to go with the road team. They get rid of the mistakes. They win last week against Westgate. 5 interceptions. You give that team 5 extra possessions, you're asking for trouble, and they got it. I think they're faster. I think they're better. Barb is going to put up a fight being at home, and it's a territorial fight because it's Lake Charles. I get all that. I'm going to go with LCCP as well, JP. Who you got?
LCCP. The LCCP takes the throne as the top team in Lake Charles for the year. That's what I'm going with. All right. Now, let's go to our Baton Rouge area. Live Oak at Dunham. Who you got, VK?
Man, I think, Live Oak really, they came out and played really, really hard last week. You know what I'm saying? They really came out and played hard in a loss and everything else. And they're really trying to compete in there and really try to get back to their winning ways and everything else. But I think Dunham has sent a serious, serious message last week, and they're looking to really dig in. Give me Dunham.
All right. George Peppers.
I won't waste your time, JB. I'm writing as we talk. Give me Dunham as well.
Give me Dunham as well. Dunham defeats Live Oak. All right. Riverdale versus Haynes. And where did he go? We need him for picks. Where did he go?
Team.
Oh, God. But anyway, Riverdale versus Haynes. Does Haynes bounce back this week against Riverdale, VK?
Should be a close game. PJ Sprung is gonna have them prepared to go. I think Riverdale is really starting to play next level football a good little bit. Expect to be close, but I think Riverdale has a big second half against the win.
All right. He's back. Riverdale versus Haynes. Who you got? VK has Riverdale.
I figured that. I'm going to go with Riverdale too. Haynes is going to be fine. PJ Sprunk's going to do a good job there. He's going to get that thing turned around. Tough loss last week to Country Day. Riverdale with a big win last week. Big margin of victory. I think Riverdale wins comfortably.
Yeah, I got Riverdale by double digits, but Coach Sprung gonna have Haynes where they have to be. Don't worry about that. All right, Friday games. We're going to Baton Rouge on this one. Acadiana at Zachary, VK.
Oh man, a bounce back game that's going to be really, really tough for Acadiana. Zachary coming off of a huge win against a Plaquemine team that has been really improved, man. But Zachary is really tough at home, and it's their home opener. Give me Zachary.
George Peppers.
I misread Acadiana last week. They got absolutely clobbered against Ruston at home. New coaching staff, same offense, but it seems like this is going to take a little bit of time to facilitate and get right. I don't think you could do that against Zachary. And Zachary is usually a tough matchup for any team running that veer. Zachary, for some reason, knows how to defend it. They've beaten this team before when they were at their zenith. They'll do it again. Give me Zach.
Give me the big Z, Zachary, as well. All right. We're going down the road just a little bit. Central at Denham Springs. Both teams 1-0. There's a lot of people saying it's an upset in the making. Even Louisiana 5A / Division 1. They're even saying Denham Springs will win this ball game. Must be something somebody don't know or something somebody know. VK, who you got?
Well, Denham Springs last week had a real impressive win on the road at Hammond, and they're trying to really be a contender this year more than anything else to have a better year with Brett Laird's squad more than anything else. There's going to be an interesting game, especially a home opener like that against the defending state champs. Close game, but I think Central is going to really play a good full quarter game and get it done. I got Central.
George Peppers.
There's something in the water, you say? I mean, Dennis Springs is legitimate. That's a good football team, but Central was a couple of plays from winning a state championship. This is a team on a, I mean, a couple of, what am I saying? Couple of, they dominated Ruston. Hello, I'm thinking about Dunham. I'm thinking about Dunham. My head's still on Dunham. Okay, no, they crushed. They did what they were supposed to. I think the Yellow Jackets give them a good push early, but I feel like Central will establish themselves early on in the second half and really just pull away and get the job done. Give me Central on the road.
Okay. And give me Central as well on the road. And this is a rivalry game between these two. Okay, we still in Baton Rouge area, y'all. Mandeville at Madison Prep. Who gets the win, VK?
Man, that's a great matchup there. It's a really great matchup between these two. Craig Jones is, he's going to get them ready to go. They had a fight last week. Mandeville had a 4-quarter fight against Salmon, and they had to put that thing away. And it's just going to be a tough one, man. Madison Prep, impressive on the road. I'm going to go with Madison Prep once again this week.
George Peppers.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In the 8th game, we finally will have a dissenting vote. Every other game we have picked to this point, we have agreed.
So far.
We have one now because I believe Craig Jones and the Skippers put together another titanic effort on the road against a high-quality Madison Prep team, and I believe the Skippers will eke out a win playing their style of ball. They win Mandeville on the road.
Okay. Well, I want to say this, George Peppers. Something about that Mandeville Salmon game just got me like,
Disturbed?
Yes.
I got
And I
you.
look back at Madison Prep and what they did to Dutchtown.
Beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one. Madison Prep at home gets the win over Mandeville. All right. Moving on. We're still in Baton Rouge, everybody. We're still there.
Baton Rouge is popping this week.
It's popping because STM coming to town to take on Catholic of Baton Rouge. Oh, VK, who do you have winning this game, brother?
I'm wondering where Madison Prep is going to play their home game because I know Catholic is going to definitely be a Memorial. So I'm curious to where the Madison Prep game is going to be. But
They playing
I'm just
at
asking.
Madison Prep.
Madison Prep must got their stadium together. That's kind of surprising.
They played St. Aug there for the spring game.
Interesting. They must got a new stadium. That must be big there for Madison Prep.
They playing at a Struma.
Oh, they're playing Struma. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be somewhere. But oh man, STM, where could I start? Oh man, I don't know what direction they're at, but they got to get a direction somewhere, somehow soon, because this is a tough road game. And I tell you, man, Catholic of Baton Rouge look like they got a lot of their big games at home this year, man. So Catholic stepped up in a big game last week, close one, got it done. I think they get it done again this week. Give me Catholic.
George Peppers.
One of the best teams in the state to bounce back off a loss is the road team here at St. Thomas More. They don't usually lose 2 in a row, right? Jim Hightower, Hall of Fame coach, great, one of the greats, one of the GOATs, no doubt. They got a Virginia Tech commit at quarterback in Cole Bergeron. He committed to Virginia Tech about a month ago. It's still a high quality outfit, but Catholic of Baton Rouge is that team. They're going to win this game. STM will play better. I just don't think they're good enough for 4 quarters to beat Catholic Baton Rouge. Give me the Bears at home, JB.
All right. Give me the Cur Dogs as well. STM goes to 0-2. All right. Let's head to the Superdome. Rummel, ULab, who you got, VK?
Ooh, man. Tough ball game here, but I think University Lab is a better team than Rummel this year. I really think they're a better team. And like I mentioned before, I'm gonna mention again, ULab is on a mission. Could be a really close game, but I expect a huge second half from University. Give me the Cubs.
George Peppers. What's up, Izzy?
Okay. As I'm writing these picks and doing double duty. Whew. Boy, oh boy. I knew this game was going to be on the list, and I still feel like I'm coin flipping here. Because I think the Raiders, they lost a tough one last week against Lafayette Christian. Another team that usually doesn't, and it wasn't a bad effort. They played a very competitive game at LCA and lost by a point. Lab did what they did last week. This game last year was close. And I think Rummel win this last year? I think they did. I think they did at
Nah,
Gormley. If I remember
that
right, I
dog.
think they won this game.
I don't think so. But go ahead.
Okay.
I'll
With
check it.
that being said, I don't know. I'm even right now. I'm just gonna throw it a dart and see if it hits. I'm gonna go with University Lab as well.
You're going University Lab as well. Okay. 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 As
Yep.
I'm looking, well, Rummel lost this game to University last year, but University had to forfeit this game to Rummel for everything that happened. I forgot all the forfeitures they had to do. That's what it
Get
is.
that.
Mhm.
Rummel
Get
lost
that.
that game last year. The year before, Rummel beat them. The year before, when Shaw got the megaphone back, Rummel beat University. But
Mhm.
yeah, not the same U High team of old. I understand, Kenny, but guess what? They beating Rummel. U High defeats Rummel. It's happening. All right. And then the main event in the Superdome, American Heritage, Edna Carr, VK, who you got?
American Heritage, looking at the rankings, they're still ranked, but they're number 24.
Yeah.
But but
I was so close to being right, huh? I know. Congratulations. Go ahead, VK.
well, it's all good. But
Yeah.
should be a close game here. I think American Heritage. This is a game that the pressure is going to be on both ways, especially for American Heritage. They want to get a win badly to get their season back on the road. So I think they're going to be ready to go, ready to run in the car some way, somehow. Bryce Brown is going to prove again why he's the genius. Close game, in the car gets a big touchdown late and gets it done over American Heritage. Give me the Cougars.
George Peppers.
The way you guys were talking about Carr last week offensively, it sounded like they were a little disjointed early. That they didn't have any real fluid, and you can credit Shaw's defense for really taking Carr out of sync, right? I think that's a fair assessment, correct? Because you guys were at the game last week with Shaw and Carr, and they looked a little out of sorts. But you credit the Eagle defense for that game, for the way they played that game. Um, that being said, American Heritage, they're stewing from that loss, and there's no look ahead or nothing like that. Um, they're going to come here 10 toes down, ready to go. But Carr's offense is going to play better this week. They're going to be more cohesive. I think John Johnson, this is his get off game this week. He's going to snap, crackle, pop this week and have a very big effort. And it's going to be enough in what I think is going to be a very high scoring game. Carr gets it done.
Your Coach Norm, since you trolling us what you did earlier, my brother. I think Coach Norm defensive line is the key for Edna Carr winning this game. And I think he's gonna have them ready. Big Rich gonna act a fool this game. Just like he did in that state championship game. I think that Carr D line gets pressure on Diabell, number one quarterback in the nation, and force him to throw the ball earlier than he would like. And Maurice Williams, Aiden Hall, Hayward Howard makes a play to seal the game. Give me Edna Carr with the win. All right, Wayne Reese Classic. Booker T. Washington versus McDonough 35. As you know, Wayne Reese Jr. is the head coach of Booker T. Washington. His dad was the coach of McDonough 35, the legendary Wayne Reese Sr. VK, who you got?
And I appreciate you putting that information there because it used to be 35 and Carver, but like you mentioned, Ray Reese Jr. is at Booker T. So that's why Booker T in 35 is a Wayne Reese Classic.
Yes.
Should be It should be a very close game between these two teams. It's evenly matched, both young teams and everything else. Booker T very, very athletic and everything. I think it comes down to one last possession, and Frank Daggs at Mac 35 pulls out the victory.
George Peppers.
Okay. Oh, shoot. God dog it. All right. See, with writing and trying to pick this phone up, I almost fumbled it. Almost did a Saints thing. Um, McDonough 35 and Booker T. And people forget Booker T made the state quarters last year. And you could say what you want and cat call about, well, they were given that spot. No, University cheated and they got caught, and Booker T was the beneficiary. They played that quarterfinal game and they got beat, but that's a legit entity. Wayne Reese Jr., your daddy was a legend, man. God rest his soul. And one of the best coaches never to win a state championship. Um, but I wonder how McDonough 35 responds off the pummeling they took last week against St. Aug, where their minds are, because that game was over before you could sit, except for that little mini spurt. But then St. Aug really established control. I want to see where the Run Eagles' heads are, but this is a good start for them. Why? It's a comparable opponent, rivalry. It's going to be a very competitive game, but I'm going to bounce back. Give me McDonough.
Give me 35 by double digits. McDonough 35. All right. Going to the North Shore right quick. Brother Martin at St. Paul's. VK.
Should be another interesting matchup here. St. Paul's getting the win last week. Brother Martin, I mean, this is a resilient bunch we have seen so far. After being down throughout the game against East Ascension, and for them to come back to get that win, and that was really, really huge for Mark Bonice and his squad. And now they got to go on the road to St. Paul's. And not an easy game, not an easy team, not an easy place to win. Close game. I got the Crusaders getting it
Okay.
done.
We'll see what St. Paul's coaching staff should practice this week. Easton defensively, trying to blanket them. But that's a very good football team. And asking Brother Martin to go on the road against two tough opponents, the East Ascension proved to be very tough last week, and they were behind a lot of that football game, but they found a way to win. They come up just a little bit short here. Give me the Wolves at home.
Okay. My turn. I want to say this. Brother Martin cannot come out starting slow. They cannot start off slow against St. Paul's. They start off slow, they're in trouble. But I think St. Paul's is going to have trouble with those three wide receivers. It's just not Eastern Royal. It's Rowan Lipscomb. It's Rex LeBlanc. Three good wide receivers. I think they'll have trouble covering those guys. Give me Brother Martin with the win. Let's come to the West Bank, baby. West Bank battle. Shaw, West Jeff. Who you got, VK?
The over under is definitely like 25. You know what I'm saying? 25-28. That's the over under on this game more than anything else. I knew you was going to do this. Give me. Shaw, name the score.
Oh, wow.
Hate to say it like that. Shaw, name the score.
George Peppers.
I want VK as my bookie if you put in that total, because I think that would clear by halftime. Shaw.
Give me Shaw as well. Offense gets rolling, gets momentum heading to the megaphone game the week after. East Jeff at Bell Chase, VK.
Bell Chase Cardinals.
Okay, he got the Bell Chase Cardinals. Who you got, George Peppers?
All right, y'all can hear me because I'm writing at the same time. Give me Bell Chase as well. East Jeff got whipped pretty soundly last week. Give me Bell Chase.
I'll take Bell Chase as well. Let's go to Tag Gormley. Edie White taking on Jesuit. Who you got, VK?
Whoo, what a Friday night matchup there on Tag Gormley, man. Jesuit, a big win on the road in Texas against Jesuit of Dallas. And now Edie White, they have to go on the road after losing a heartbreaker to Holy Cross. Oh, man, close game there. But I'm going to give this one. And I love what Edie White is doing. But I think the Jesuit Blue Jays is going to have another good schedule. Give me the Blue Jays of Jesuit.
George Peppers.
Oh, I sure thought VK was going to take Edie White. I really did. Mapping these picks out. For me, Edie White lost to Holy Cross, and Holy Cross and Jesuit are going to be good, but are not going to be Cars ain't all good, right? I think, is it a fair statement to say? I mean, not disparaging or none of that. Cardinals coming off a gut wrenching loss last week. Got to get on the bus and go on the road into New Orleans. Jesuit with a resounding win last week. Nah, can't do it. I'm gonna go Jesuit.
I'm going Blue Jays as well. Jesuit with the win. Let's go to Chalmette, Louisiana. Lakeshore traveling to Chalmette. VK, who you got?
Well, this is an interesting game. Lakeshore returning a good bit of people, had a good win last week. And this is a really good Lakeshore team looking to make some moves again this season. Chalmette, I mean, they really showed their mettle last week against Erie, man. I think this game is going to be really close. And I think Jason Tucker and Chalmette, they're looking for that big, big, big signature. If they get this one, all I'm gonna tell you is look out for Chalmette. And guess what? I'm going with the Owls to pull it off. Owls by a field goal.
Peppers.
Feels like it's going to be close. Both teams of the highest quality. Both teams return a lot. Good coaches. With Jason Tucker at Chalmette and at Lakeshore as well. Good coaching staff there. Damn. See, from the easy to the difficult, right? This low key might be one of the best games in the state, competitively wise. It can be. Um, it's not one that's going to roll off the tongue as the number one game, but it's got a chance to be close. Um, mm, I know what I've said about Chalmette this year. Yeah, I was right. I'm going to write Lakeshore, but I'm going to go Chalmette as well. Give me the Owls at home.
Give me the Owls in a close one. Chalmette Owls in a close one. You get to the quarters last year. You defeat Terrebonne and Hornville on the road. You got to get this win now. Chalmette. Give me Chalmette. Let's go to St. John the Baptist Parish, where there's a school called St. Charles Catholic. It's not in St. Charles Parish. And they are hosting the Lutcher Bulldogs. VK, who you got?
Oh man, Lutcher and they had a tough one last week, man. Tough loss at Chalmette. I mean at
Slidell.
Slidell. Tough loss at Slidell, man. And I mean, wow, what a turnaround win for Slidell there. But Lutcher, they got to really stand up again. I think Coach Dwayne Jenkins is going to have that team ready to go. He's going to have them ready. St. Charles Catholic, tough team, and expect this game to be. It's definitely going to be a full quarter game going down to the wire. These are two good River Parish rivals. St. John to all the way to St. James Parish. Close one. I'll take the comments.
George Peppers, who you got?
Tough game here. Tough game here. I'm going to go St. Charles as well. I mean, Slidell beating Lutcher, that's a pretty tough loss last week against a team that struggled mightily last year. Lutcher's going to have to find an identity here. This is a tough spot to do it. They've done it before. They probably are very capable of doing it again. But I'm going to go with the Comets and Wayne Stein to eke out a win by a touchdown.
Okay. Give me the Comets as well. St. Charles, they win by 10. St. Charles wins. Where was I? Okay, here we go. Let's go to Monroe. Calvary Baptist going to Neville. Who you got, VK?
Well, Calvary Baptist looking, and I don't know if they ever had a win against Neville. I know they've been close over the years. I don't know if they had a win. Well, I'm trying to think because they didn't met each other not too many times, but at the same time, all these games has been close against Neville. Catholic, I'll tell you one thing. Calvary Baptist, very impressive last week. Very, 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 very impressive last week. Neville pulling off that huge win against Evangel. Expected to be really, really close. I'm going to go Neville once again at home.
Who you got, George Peppers?
Neville's not going to start the way they did this week. They did last week, right? Evangel got out to a white hot start last week, and Neville had to chase it down. They did. They can't afford to do that this week against a very high quality Cavalier football team. Think Neville gets out the gates faster and better, and they win, but they're going to earn it. This is a close game. Give me Neville at home to get back right.
Give me the Neville Tigers as well. I got Neville. All right. We're still up there in that area. General Trask traveling to Washita Christian. Who you got, VK?
Uh, Washita Christian big.
Okay. Who you got, George Peppers?
Same thing. Give me one star Christian. General Trans took an upset loss last week. I forget who beat them, but they didn't look very good doing it. Give me one star Christian and Stephen Fitzhugh to get another win.
Give me Washita Christian as well. All right. We coming back to the Lafayette area. LCA at Karen Crow. VK, who you got?
Okay. Woo, bro, that's a we didn't have some tough ones tonight, man. Tough picks tonight. if this is a game that Karen Crow is gonna prove that they are for real, this is it right here. Game at the Crow Dome. And I tell you, man, this is it. This game could go either way, but I'm gonna go with the Bears or Karen Crow getting it done over LCA.
Peppers?
Peppers is going to agree. Give me the Crow Bears to win a character game. I think this is the game where they announced themselves as, hey, y'all thought it was a fluke against STM? Negative. They announced themselves here. LCA is going to fight all the way. But give me Karen Crow, JP.
Give me exit 4 off of Interstate 49. Give me Karen Crow. Yes, I'm taking the Crow Bears as well to defeat LCA in this one. We're going to take a little trip down I-49 to Highway 90. We're going to New Iberia. The Southside Sharks going to Westgate. Who you got, VK?
Woo, man, a hell of a bounce back game for Southside. You gotta go right to down the road to Westgate. Goodness gracious, man. It's gonna be an interesting game. Westgate itself has just been, they had to get away to get a win last week and everything. And, you know, it's gonna be a really, really close game. Curtis is gonna have it's gonna have that team ready. It's gonna have that team ready to go. But Westgate winning at home opener.
George Peppers.
As much as I've said about LCCP giving Westgate 5 extra possessions, what that really tells me, the underlying message is that Westgate's defense is an opportunistic group. 5 picks. That means they got a nose for the ball, and their defense looks like it's got some get up. Southside, tough loss last week to a lower Notre Dame, lower program in class. Westgate is lower than them. Southside is in no, they're both in
Southside
four.
5A, Westgate's 4A.
Okay, that's a nip and tuck thing. I expect both of these teams to play well, but I'm going to go the home team as well. Give me Westgate.
I think Westgate's going to struggle a little bit with this type of offense they got to defend, but I think once they get things going, they'll be fine. Give me the Westgate Tigers. One game left to pick, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Saturday game. Somebody's getting their first win. Will it be Patrick Taylor or Sophie B. Wright? Who's winning, VK?
Whew. This is a really, really close game coming down all the way to the wire on this one. Could be a one possession game with this one. I think the Patrick Taylor Tigers will get their first win of the year over, so be right.
Okay, George Peppers.
I really go against my adopted alma mater here. I mean, Sophie B's got to recover from a 36-0 beating at the hands of Baltimore last week. Wonder where Muncie Lego has his team. They'll play better this week, but there's questions I got to answer. And Patrick Taylor, after a tough year last year, think they find a comparable. They match up good with this team. Beat them 3 times in a row. Make it 4. Give me PT.
Give me Patrick Taylor as well. Patrick Taylor by double digits with the win. I think first half will be a little close, but second half I think Patrick Taylor pulls away. Give me Patrick Taylor. And just to let y'all know, if George Peppers does win this week's picks, I'll still be in the lead for week 2.
Yes, you will, because we only disagree on 2.
Yeah, and me and VK on the same page for every one this week.
I know.
Meaning if both of us goes and gets it right, we'll be tied.
Still be tied no matter what,
Tied,
VK.
tied no matter what. So we'll
Yeah,
both be winners.
that's right. Both be winners. Yeah.
Nothing
That's
wrong with
right.
sharing. Nothing wrong with sharing first place. It happened before. It
I
happened
don't want to
before.
share
Sweet
nothing.
two.
I want it all to
Sweet,
myself.
sweet two.
A win is a win, buddy. That's what it is,
I
man.
don't want to share nothing. I want it all to
Of
myself.
course, you don't want to share. That's you.
All
You,
right.
you just don't like it. That I'm right there. Now would you say the same thing if George would been tied with
I tell them the same thing.
you?
I don't
Okay,
want to share nothing with y'all. I
you're
want to win
honest.
myself.
I know
You're an
what that
honest
question.
man.
Be no
Hey,
You're an
Coach
honest
I
man. I
Sampson.
get
like
JB. I know why he asked you that question. That's an underlying meaning to it. No, I'm not going to
Oh,
repeat it up here. You
all
already
good.
know.
All
Yeah,
good.
so it's pretty good. But this week is going to be an interesting week. Some very titanic matchups. We have given it to you. It's been a great show tonight. Uh, Weekend coming up. Another full weekend of football and the preps in the collegiate level. Tulane plays Duke Saturday night. Very big game for the Green Wave, and it'll be interesting what kind of reception Darius Metzall gets coming here
I
to play.
I said I cheer him. I cheer him when he
Good.
comes out, and then once the game starts, I boo him.
Exactly, because guess what? He's not wearing the Tulane green uniforms. He's on Duke's side. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be a good game. And LSU gets Florida, and maybe Billy Napier's swan song if they lose bad. Maybe.
Boy, y'all be wishing bad on Billy Napier, boy.
No, I'm
Jeez.
not. But that was a disparity. And your top, there's some good games. And the Saints play on Sunday against the 49ers. No Brock Purdy. Now the Saints might have a puncher's chance because he's going to be out multiple weeks.
I
But
haven't heard nothing
nevertheless,
about Brock Purdy being out.
he's
I
out.
heard I heard George
He's out.
Kittle's out.
Yeah, Kittle's on injured reserve for 4 weeks. So, and there's a reason I know about Purdy because he's on my fantasy team as my second quarterback.
Oh, okay. All
So,
right.
yeah, I've
a
got
lot.
who?
A lot of reports does say possibility Purdy might be out. So a lot of reports are coming out saying that. But
It's
last
multiple games just this week.
right. So he might be last minute, Jared. You might be having a point that last minute he might want to have it together. He might play, but the court right now they're saying that they are mostly preparing. Mac Jones is probably the guy that's going to be starting on Sunday, or who knows.
Take the under. Take the under in that game. 43.5. Take it right now before it goes down to the 30s. Take the under. There's your bet of the week.
Go
Right
ahead,
there.
VK.
49 Saints. Huh?
No, I'm saying go ahead, VK.
Oh
Go
man,
ahead,
great.
VK. Talk about.
great week of shows and everything. And we'll have some guests coming up on next week. We'll let you know who it is. Tune in on Friday and Saturday for the Hash It Out shows games of the week on Friday and Saturday. We're looking forward. Come and flood this place out this weekend. We really come out and we really bring a lot of great matchups for you. We're gonna do what we can to have great coverage all this weekend. So it should be, an unbelievable weekend, man. And I tell you one thing, whoo, college football. Looking forward to what's gonna happen on Saturday, all over the place and everything. I don't know why your mouth's covering, George. Did I say something wrong?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. But all I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking forward to another great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hopefully the Saints get some hope over here, and hopefully the local teams try to bounce back. And could be count your days UNC football if things don't go right over there. That's all I gotta say about that.
Anyway, all right. Hash It Out Show games of the week. Hash It Out Show Thursday night. Excuse me. The Hash It Out Show Friday night game of the week. West St. John hosting St. James. Troy, North Seas. I know you're not going, but you're gonna be watching it wherever you at. You got a cell phone. Go to YouTube. JB the Sports Guy. Bam. You can watch it. Any other people you know wherever you at, you tell them watch it too. All right. And then the Hash It Out Show Saturday night game of the week. Warren Easton versus John F. Kennedy. And that's also on the YouTube page of JB the Sports Guy. And make sure you guys tune in and watch those games. All right. Pre-game 6:45, game time 7:00 p.m. All right. And that's it for this show. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back Tuesday and Wednesday, but of course, Friday and Saturday for the games of the week, the Hash It Out Show games of the week. Y'all tune in. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all take care.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664 and don't forget to ask about their 1 week free special. Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place. Now, excuse me, let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Bucks No Wiz, located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana. Hey parents and coaches, want your young athlete to go far on and off the field? Kumon of Gretna is the place for you. Whether it's reading plays or calculating scores, early literacy and math skills teach focus, discipline, and decision making. Give your student athlete the edge. Start early, start smart at Kumon of Gretna.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
Thank you for watching the Hash It Out Show. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.